I think sometimes with sales, you just got to get scrappy.
How long did you speak for free? Like, how many free talks did you give? Baby, we're back. I'm vlogging a week in my business this week. We're back in America, where the groceries are questionable. The sky is kind of brown, and I'm stabbing myself with things that are meant to protect myself. I just got this. I ordered some new filters. I went to the grocery store yesterday, and I've got to be honest, it felt really dystopian because I forgot about the whole cyclospora outbreak. And I just got so spoiled being in Europe, being able to eat whatever vegetables I wanted. And yeah, that's not the case anymore. And it honestly feels a little depressing. Let's change this. And this is because of the Canadian wildfires. Oh, I mean, you need these regardless, but I was like, I definitely need to change mine. This is what poked me. There was like a metal thing. Also, my microphone is still packed away somewhere. I can't find it. So I'm using a lav mic. So hopefully the audio in this vlog is okay. All right. Yeah, that don't look good. But let me tell you what I'm working on today. So yes, it's Monday. I just had a call with Elena to talk about the marketer's edit. And we've got some tough choices to make with that because let's just say we had really good momentum and then it kind of died down and we've got to get some stuff in gear. So I'm going to talk to you guys throughout the week about, my kind of last push attempt at saving that event. But I don't really have time right now because I'm getting ready to go drive for about an hour to go meet an internet friend of mine. His name's Roger. He is the creator behind My Social Designer. Some of you guys may follow him. I've known him for a couple years. We were in a mastermind together and he happens to be speaking in Michigan. And I was like, I want to go out and see him. It's a little bit of a hike away from me, but I'm happy to go meet up with him for coffee. So I'm just trying to get a couple of things done before I leave. I've got to leave in about 45 minutes. Gonna need about 15 minutes to make myself look a little bit more presentable. So that means I've got 30 minutes. And I think what I'm gonna do with that 30 minutes is focus on revenue. It's the end of the month. It's July 27th. I've got one brand. They said that they're gonna pay me in July and I haven't gotten a payment yet. So I think I'm gonna send like a polite follow-up. So we have three sets of deliverables due. And so I did the first set. So I think what I'm gonna do is email them and be like, hey, just wanted to touch base before we get into August content. Also, please let me know if there's anything you need to process July's payment, kind of like subtle that way. What else? There's another revenue thing I need to do. Oh, I've got a brand deal that is awaiting, like I need to get a contract from them and I need to give them some video ideas. So I'm gonna work on some video ideas and sending that email. So that's what I'm gonna do for heads down for a little bit. And then we'll get ready to go. I've got to hurry up. Oh my gosh, I've got 15 minutes. This is where my makeup is. I'm still not unpacked. I got my video concepts turned in. I also have scripts that I need to revise for another brand campaign. Yeah, just kind of like my life has been brand deals lately. And I know actually I want to talk about this with you guys to the vlog. I got a comment saying this, like, hey, your last video felt like an ad. Yeah. It was. I have to pay my bills around here. That said, I know that I haven't been vlogging as much as I had been. I think I just got really busy leading up to London. And then even in London, I didn't vlog as much as I wanted to. So I am back. I know that, it's a hard balance. I say this all the time. Some people hate the vlogs. Some people love the vlogs. I love vlogs. Like, I love more personal content. I usually follow the rule of one for you, one for me is what I say. Like one for the algorithm, one for the community, whatever you want to say. And I've just kind of fallen out of that. So I do apologize for that. I do think there needs to be a balance, even if it doesn't make sense. Like if an analyst were looking at my page being like, yeah, you need to do the how-to content, right? But in practice, and these are conversations I've been having actually. So it's a part of an ecosystem, right? If I was only creating content that was like how to do this, blah, 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 like talking head, I don't know that it would resonate as well or that trust would be there and that community would be there. So I do understand that they need to work together. So I do apologize for like being a little bit absent from these types of videos. But baby, we're back. I'm vlogging a week in my business this week and life. And as always, let me know what else you guys want to see. I will say from digging through the data, you guys did not, well, some of you guys loved it, right? But I have not gotten more unsubscribes than when I posted a dating video talking about my dating life, my love life. So I will not be doing that again. I'm sorry. So yeah, I will keep it, you know, business, life. Obviously, I'll talk to you guys. If I'm going on a date, I'm going to tell you I'm going on a date, but I'm not going to make a whole video about it like I did, because that really upset some people. Okay, I feel better now. Yay. I can't tell if you guys can tell how like gross the air looks. Yeah, I kind of am feeling nauseous, and more importantly, like my chest, I literally feel like there was an elephant sitting on my chest because of I'm guessing it's the wildfire smoke. It's like the air quality is so bad. I remembered you're supposed to put your car in recirculate mode when the air quality is bad, so I did that. But it's not good out here. It's not a great situation out here. I'm just being completely honest with you. Did I tell you that I'm meeting my friend at a grocery store? So Battle Creek, Michigan I actually spent a lot of my teenage years here because my high school boyfriend lived like outside of Battle Creek in the small town. And yeah, Battle Creek is a very small city. It's like there's not really much going on here. I was trying to look for like a cute coffee shop for us to go to. Best I could do is there's a Barnes and Noble over there, and then there's this grocery store that I always remember loving. Like it's like a farm to table kind of farmer's market vibe. It looked like there was some seating in there, so I was like, maybe we can check that out. But I think I'm gonna run in first and see if there's a restroom, and I'm like 10 minutes early. So yeah, I made it. I mean, I can't breathe, but I made it, and I'm excited to have a little friend time before getting back to business. Can you guys see my glasses? I guess it's like not just the air quality, it's also like extremely humid or something. What is going on? Is this hell? Are we dying? Okay, I don't know. I just took Roger to a Battle Creek classic.
I don't even know how to say it.
Horrocks. I didn't really know of any cool places. Okay, this isn't gonna work. I'm gonna have to unface track.
Oh, unface track. Look at that.
Okay, Roger is here for a speaking event.
That's right.
He is one of the people that I look up to very much in the speaking space. And I wanted to ask him, for you guys, if he could give a piece of speaking advice. If I could put you on the spot. What would you recommend to people who want to get into public speaking? How can they strengthen their talks? How can they get more gigs? Like any quick little tips that you can share. I'm going to put this on you.
Zoomage.
I don't know if I can actually zoom in, but there you go.
Yes, for speaking. Okay, so the way it started for me was on social media, and I just got more comfortable speaking on camera, and then I started doing a little bit more on YouTube. But if you're looking to get into this space, I think that starting wherever you can. People aren't going to pay you at first because they never heard you speak. So building a portfolio, probably the same way that if you're trying to get started with anything, graphic design, whatever, like sometimes you're just doing things for free at first, and then people start to see your work, and then referrals start to happen. So that's how it kind of happened for me. Was my rates were like nothing when I first started, because I'm just trying to build my portfolio. So I'm taking videos, and then there's referrals that are happening from that. Like, oh, we had Roger speak at our event. He was really, really great. You should have him come in. And then you can have that conversation of like, oh yeah, my speaking rates are blah, blah, blah. And sometimes you're just kind of like shooting your shot and guessing at what this organization might pay you. And then every couple gigs, you just kind of charge a little bit more. Keep going until people say no.
How long did you speak for free? Like, how many free talks did you give?
Oh, how many free talks? I probably did that for maybe close to a year. Maybe close to a year of just people ask me like Zoom calls, whatever. And that's the other thing. Like, yeah, you can build up to the in-person stuff. You're not really sure.
Yeah.
If in-person is your vibe, then you could do some Zoom trainings, see if that's something that you like. But I also am okay with testing out material. If I don't really know, like I'll workshop material. We were just talking about this. Like, there's a framework, a signature framework that I'm working on right now for my signature keynote. And the first time I ever did it was for free. It was 10 minutes long, and there were 13 people there that heard it.
Yeah.
And I was okay with that because it was such a small group that I was like, if it bombs, then I can tweak it.
Yeah.
And it wasn't, I'm not bombing in front of a group of 500. So the way I view it is the same way a comedian goes to, smaller clubs and they're workshopping that material. That might be the phase that you have to go through to get your stuff where it needs to be in order to get paid for that.
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay, my last question. Is this your first time in Michigan?
It is my first time in Michigan.
What do you think? It's just a very weird representation.
Yeah.
No offense to Battle Creek.
I'm in Battle Creek, and there's just not a lot here. What do y'all do in Michigan? Like,
he flew into the Detroit airport. I gotta say, have fun at the airport.
Have fun at the airport?
Yes.
Is the airport more fun than the rest of the state?
I would say it's more fun than the Battle Creek Mall. Yes, with all due respect.
Hola, my friends. I just got off of a call with Metricool. They're a sponsor of my podcast, and we have like a monthly meeting where we just kind of talk about what's new. So did that. Prior to that, what did I do? That's it. That's the only meeting I had today. And then I have therapy practice tonight at 7 p.m. So I've got a big chunk of time. It's 12:15. So I've got a big chunk of time to get some work done. So I'm going to be talking to my friend Jose in a bit. He just texted me. That's why I said hola, my friend, because that's our thing. We always say hola, my friend. So yeah, waiting for him to be ready to chat. In the meantime, I got to finish my vlog and upload that. It's my London Paris vlog. I feel nervous to publish it just because I feel like it was like not the vlog I was expecting or anyone was expecting. It was such a weird trip, truly. The second half of the trip was just like recovering from sickness. And yeah, I'm like, dang, I had all these hopes and dreams for like what I was going to vlog and share with you guys, and it didn't happen. And so hopefully I can make it still fun and not just me like ranting. But also I feel like sometimes people love that. Like, I don't know, people like the honesty, right? So anyway, gonna edit that. I've got it mostly edited. I just need to put the music and the titles and the transitions, which honestly are kind of the longest. Like, that's the part that requires the most like artful editing, and the most kind of overthinking. So, but it's also the part that I love the most. So I'm excited about it. Yeah. So, another thing that I did is I set up digital passes for the marketers edit. So many people who wanted to come said that they can't make it to New York. So we're doing like a replay pass. So if that is you, if you're like, hey, all of these talks sound really interesting, but I can't make it to New York, I'll have a link down below. You can buy a digital replay pass for $99, which is pretty awesome. And then also if you bought Saturday only tickets already, those do not come with replays, so you can buy the replay pass as well to keep those recordings forever. So yeah, that's what I did today. Let's edit.
So I was like, what if I do this, but instead of AI versus AI, I'll do it AI versus someone.
Interesting.
And guess who that someone is?
I guess it might be me, I'm assuming.
I have a client in the studio today and just had to save my butt. I took one of the cables that's essential to the Rodecaster. I took it with me to Europe and I had to just like go through all of my stuff so fast to find a replacement. I'm so shocked that I actually had one, but I did it seamless. She didn't even notice that I was flustered. Saturday. You like my hair? I blow dried my hair last night, and I'm now flat ironing it. This is like a little tip. I read it in Threads too. I started doing it just because I was getting lazy, because I would like blow dry my hair late at night and I'd be like, oh, I don't feel like doing the flat iron part. But somebody on Threads was saying it helps to get like a sleeker look because the humidity has left like your hair and the room that you're doing your hair in. So anyway, I don't even remember the last time I vlogged. This week has been kind of, you know, a recovery week from London, and I didn't really do anything too important. Yesterday I had one meeting with like a potential sponsor, kind of affiliate relationship. Yeah, that's whatever. We're on to new things. I want to tell you about what I'm doing this weekend. I got this idea last night. I was just like, I just feel like I don't know what to post anymore. I don't know how I can best serve anymore. And I frankly feel like I've fallen a little bit out of love with, you know, the craft, like with what I do. And I don't want that. I love making videos. That's been a part of my life since I was literally 13, 14 and took my first film class. I want to make videos. I used to do this thing called Veda vlog every day in August, where I'd upload a long form YouTube video every single day, which is like, we're not doing that again. Okay. That was like 25-year-old energy. I have 35-year-old energy now. Also the algorithms I think are different and all of that. But I thought, what if I do a YouTube short every day for the month of August? And I test out basically different buckets of content and hopefully be able to see a little bit like what lands both for me and for you. So I thought of these 3 categories: learn, do, be. And we'll see like what wins. I guess it's not so much of like what wins. Well, I guess, yeah, if we see like, wow, when you talk about, you know, SaaS tutorials, software tutorials, like they just go through the roof. Okay, well then maybe I'm going to like veer my channel a little bit more towards that. But overall, I think it's just, like I said, also for me to figure out what I'm really enjoying and what feels natural and yeah, what gets people excited. So if you guys have any requests, I think this will go out early in the challenge still. So if you have any requests for things that you'd like me to do or talk about over this next month, let me know. I'll still try to do a couple of long form vlogs as well. You know, another reason that I wanted to do this sounds maybe a little pathetic, but like vlogging really helps me stay productive and like positive and not depressed, because it forces me to like, I was sitting on my couch. I was feeling a little depressed last night and I was like, I need to wash my hair and I don't want to. And I'm changing my shirt before I film too. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm like, I'm not going to wash my hair, whatever. I'm just going to be gross. And I was like, no, I have to, because I'm going to film tomorrow and I'm going to clean my house today, because it's so much easier to vlog when you have a clean house and you don't have to like find a little corner to film in. So yeah, it's gonna hopefully encourage me to be positive and productive this month as well. That said, I am going to film the first little welcome video. So again, YouTube Shorts, go over to that tab if you want to see what I've been posting. I'm going to film the first one today. I think I'll put it out on Instagram as well. And then I'll tell you more about what I'm doing today, which is, I don't think much. I think I'm going to go vote early voting. And I've got a waxing appointment. And yeah, we'll see what else I get into, but that's kind of what's on the list for now. It is Monday. I'm about to end this vlog, but I wanted to show you guys what I'm doing, which is I am personally sending voice notes to people on our waitlist for the Marketers Edit. I think sometimes with sales, you just got to get scrappy. I don't know if this is going to work, but I think it's actually really helpful too, not just for like hopefully getting people to, I need a better word than pull the trigger, because that is like so violent, you know, secure their spot. I don't know. Beyond just that, it's actually really helpful to like look through everyone's Instagrams, look through everybody's websites and be like, oh, okay, that's why this person signed up. And just like put a face to the name. I think it's really, really helpful for me, because even if all these people say, no, sorry, I'm booked that weekend, I'm going to be able to take this information back to Elena and be like, hey, it seems like people are signing up because XYZ, or this is what people are asking for, or this is what people aren't seeing. So yeah, Elena actually did a great job of going through and creating a spreadsheet for me. She emailed some people personally who like we didn't really have as close of a connection with, but all the people who like either I was following or they were following and following me, she highlighted them for me because I clearly have like a more personal connection with them. So that's who I'm sending the email or the voice notes to. Hi, hope you're doing well. I'm reaching out right now personally to everybody who's on the Marketers Edit waitlist. No pressure at all, but just wanted to see if you still had any interest in attending. And if not, that's totally fine. But yeah, I would obviously love to see you there if you have any interest in attending. Yeah, we are going to be talking about just like scaling your business, growing your business, diversifying revenue streams, content creation, all the things. And we're really trying to build it around like the wait list and the attendee list. So if there's, like I said, anything that you're like, I really want to learn about this, we're so open to that. So yeah, like I said, just want to make myself available to everybody if there is any interest. And if not, totally no hard feelings. But yeah, just wanted to check in, say hey, and hear your thoughts. So thank you so much for believing in us either way, enough to like put your name down on the wait list. That truly means a lot. It's such a vote of confidence. This is my first real event, so it's a little scary, but also very exciting. Anyway, hope all is well. Oh wait. Oh, okay. I know this person. This is actually a little humiliating because like this person is like, has been one of my OG followers. I'm going to skip her actually because I don't know. I just feel weird. Some of the people are like a little too close for comfort. Those are the people who are probably like the strongest leads though, right? I feel like it's less scary when it's somebody I don't really know. I'm also paying attention, like if they're in New York, I'm like definitely emailing. Some of these people are in California. I'm like, I get it. Like, gosh, my jaw hurts. I went to the dentist and my jaw still hurts. I texted them. I was like, is that normal? Okay. Florida girl. I'm getting ready to become a Florida girly again. One of the things on my to-do list today is figure out my snowbird plan for the winter. Yes, it's happening. I can't stay here. I cannot. Which is why I need to sell tickets so I can afford it. Okay. It looks like you're doing some really cool things. I scoped out your page a little bit earlier and also love that you're a Florida girl. I'm a wannabe part-time Florida girl. So anyway, thanks for your support. Appreciate it. Wannabe part-time. Okay. We're going to stop recording now. I've got a few more to go. We're ending the vlog. I don't even know what this vlog was. I'm sorry. It was all over the place, but I did end up sending all the voice notes. I got 2 replies back and I decided, you know what, that's better content for a reel than me just promoting the Marketers Edit. So I did a little short for tomorrow. I've been on my short a day game. What's really interesting is on YouTube, they're like not performing, like people are not watching them. So I was originally going to do it just on YouTube, but I guess I'm doing it on Instagram now because that's where I'm actually getting the engagement. I don't know. I think it's a good practice. It's been getting me dressed every day and all of that. Anyway, done yapping, gonna end the vlog, but thank you guys for watching. This is my kind of getting back in the swing of things vlog. If you guys have content requests, if you guys have questions about the Marketers Edit, actually you can comment down below. I figured out how to do comment automations on YouTube. So if you want to comment Tia me, you will get the link to the tickets and everything. So check that out. And thank you for being here. I appreciate you so much. And I will be back in a new vlog very soon. Wait, did I say what happened with the 2 messages? My brain, I got 2 messages and they said thank you for reaching out and they said they're still interested. And I think that was a good thing to do. So we'll see what happens, but direct communication, baby. We got to take it old school. Got to take it old school. Okay. Thanks for being here. Appreciate you guys. Bye.